A solemn salute for two El Monte police officers killed in a motel shootout. Dozens of people, including local law enforcement, escorted the bodies of the fallen officers to the coroner's office. Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. We want to warn you that this video and audio is disturbing. The shootout happened at the Siesta Inn near Central and Garvey Tuesday night. Investigators say the first officer was shot in the motel room. The second officer was shot on the street. Both officers were taken to LA County USC Medical Center where they died. Investigators say the suspected shooter died at the scene, and they say they found a gun near his body. Gas prices all over Southern California dropped, but unfortunately, it's nothing you'd notice when you fill up. We're only talking about a decrease of a fraction of a cent. Gas prices are near record highs. The average price for a gallon in LA County is $6.46. The prices for Orange, Riverside, San Bernardino, and Ventura counties are also on your screen. And think about where we were just a year ago. Right now, we're paying $2.20 more than we were last June. Well, have we reached the peak of the heat yet? Meteorologist Belinda Leon is here to let us know if we'll get a break anytime soon.
We're less than a week away from the official start of summer, but it's already feeling like it. We have an elevated risk for heat illness, especially for a sensitive population. The temperatures on Wednesday and Thursday are expected to reach the 90s and triple digits for the valleys, inland empire, and deserts. And this heat is further drying out our fuel, so there's a possibility for some active wildfires. Be safe with any fire sources. And because of the heat, limit your outdoor activities, drink plenty of water, take care of yourself and each other. Make sure you check on the elderly and never leave kids or pets in those closed cars. Now, the weather is hot, but things are going to get cooler as we step into the weekend. Check this out. In Van Nuys, we have temperatures on Wednesday around 93 degrees. Thursday is going to be another hot day, but by the weekend, we're going to be in the upper 70s. Hang in there. We're looking at about a 15 degrees cool down by the weekend.
We're learning more about the 13-hour-long search for the man who CHP says shot one of their own.
Hey, stay right there. Get out of your knee.
33-year-old Pejman Khoshrabadi exited a tent at a homeless encampment in Van Nuys with a Bible in his hand and was quickly taken into custody. We talked to two men who say they were with him through the night. They say he was grieving two Marine buddies who committed suicide last week. A bloodhound from LAPD's K9 unit picked up a scent coming from a blood trail at the suspect's apartment building Tuesday morning.
You got to do what they got to do, you know, because that's an officer that on a daily basis, he puts out his life for a lot of civilians.
It all started with a traffic stop on Laurel Canyon Boulevard Monday night. A 27-year-old rookie CHP officer told investigators he approached the suspect, and then the suspect started to fight. The CHP officer was not able to pull his own weapon before he was shot multiple times. We're told his condition is improving. You're probably tired of hearing it, but LA County Public Health Director Barbara Ferrer is urging everyone to continue wearing masks indoors. She said that if COVID hospitalization rates keep going up at its current pace, the county may once again require masks in indoor public settings by the end of the month. County health officials say that there were 579 people in the hospital with COVID Tuesday. That number is slightly lower than the day before. All residents have been allowed to return home as crews continue to make progress battling the sheep fire burning near Wrightwood. San Bernardino County sheriffs say all evacuation orders and warnings have been lifted, but a section of Highway 2 remains closed for Caltrans repair work to the road. The sheep fire burned just under 1,000 acres. Hundreds of firefighters are on the front lines working to get the flames under control. No homes or buildings have been burned. Karen Bass has now pulled ahead of Rick Caruso in the latest mayoral race vote count. Now, we already know the two will face off in November. Billionaire Rick Caruso was leading the race for last week's primary election, but now Representative Karen Bass is leading with 41% of the vote. Caruso has 38%. Thousands of ballots are still being counted, so we won't know the final results for a while. Everywhere you turn right now, prices on the products you buy are rising. That's especially true for anything that's computerized, thanks to a shortage of semiconductor microchips. NBC4 I-Team consumer investigator Randy Mack has these inflation survival tips to find deals on items you need that are in short supply.
We've reported a lot on new and used car prices basically going through the roof due to a lack of inventory based on a microchip shortage. But that shortage is actually impacting pricing on lots of items that involve newer technology. They're called semiconductor microchips, a critical part of the technology used in just about anything that's computerized. Most are manufactured overseas, and supply chain issues during the pandemic exposed how reliant we are on them for products we use every day.
Any electronic item that includes a microchip is being affected. And unfortunately, in our modern life, that is a lot of things, from televisions to computers to tablets to even appliances to toys.
Remember back during the holidays, gaming consoles were in huge demand as people isolated at home. And if you were lucky to find one online or at a store, you paid a premium price. Not much has changed since then. The microchip shortage continues. Retail experts say whether it's gaming technology, laptops, or smartphones, the best way to find a deal is tracking prices for what you want online to see if the cost drops. Also, shop during a big sales period, like Independence Day weekend, which generally offers better deals on more expensive products. Most modern appliances also require microchips, and lower inventory is driving up costs. If you're trying to replace a broken appliance, McGrath says consider repairing it first.
The advice has changed. Just barely a year ago, the advice was to replace things rather than repair them. But if it's something that you're going to end up paying a lot more for or wait for a long time to have shipped, a lot of consumers might be going the repairs route.
China and other Asian countries are huge producers of microchips. China is still enduring lockdowns due to COVID outbreaks. Many U.S. manufacturers of goods that require the technology have changed their production lines, reserving the microchips they do get for their top-selling products until supply can keep pace with demand.
It's hard to say exactly when this will alleviate. So yeah, this is not going to be an overnight thing.
Back in 2019, U.S. manufacturers reported having a 40-day supply of microchips on their production lines. Now they say that they regularly have about a 5-day supply. So again, inventory for a lot of items is low, and if you can wait to buy it, that's probably your best bet to get a good deal. For the I-Team, I'm Randy Mack, NBC4 News.
California is expanding a program meant to help people who have fallen behind on their mortgage payments. It's called the California Mortgage Relief Program. It started during the pandemic and uses money from 2021's American Rescue Plan to help homeowners make their past due payments. With this week's change, more people will be able to apply. If your household income is 150% or less of the average income in your county, you now qualify for the program. After 27 years, Internet Explorer has officially ended its run as a web browser. Microsoft will no longer support it. Microsoft launched its first version of Internet Explorer back in 1995. Users began using the browser by default because Microsoft bundled Internet Explorer with the Windows operating system. The Justice Department said that was illegal, so Microsoft changed the terms. Moving forward, users will be pointed to Microsoft's newer Edge browser. All right, music fans, advance tickets go on sale this week for the 2023 Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival. Are you ready? Well, the festival will be held in the 3rd and 4th week of April next year. 3-day general admission tickets will be available this Friday, starting at $550. VIP will cost you $1,200. Singer Frank Ocean will be one of the headliners. Grab a ticket for me, please. A VIP ticket, that is. Orange County appears to be a popular spot for people with a sweet tooth. Yelp just ranked a bakery in Garden Grove one of the best in the country. Well, the Baking Fool took the 5th spot on Yelp's list of the top 22 bakeries in the U.S. The shop offers a variety of flavors and fun decorations depending on the occasion. So from festive cupcakes to wedding cakes, the home-based business carries an excellent 5-star rating. Ooh, look at that cake. Does anyone want to bring me some goodies from the bakery? No? Well, fine. You know what? I'll just hop in the car and drive down to the OC myself. And I'm not sharing. Yes, I am. I'll share it with you. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and on our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4 weekdays from 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be here helping you get around with the traffic reports throughout the morning commute while eating one of those delicious cupcakes. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.